I'm going to show you how you can use Bonjoro alongside eWebinar to send personalized follow-ups via video to your webinar attendees. So it's going to be the perfect way to create that initial relationship, but also to drive more sales, more course sales through this connection. So it's a really clever funnel. Not many people are using this right now. So what you're looking at here is your Bonjoro task list, and basically you're seeing all of the eWebinar attendees that I've pulled through sitting in my Bonjoro task list ready for me to record them a personalized video follow-up. And I'm going to show you how you can do this, and it's really, really simple to do. Once you set it up once, they just automatically pull in and you can record them videos either from desktop like this, or you can do it on the Bonjoro mobile app. A really cool piece of this as well is you can actually pull through custom fields from eWebinar, so you can see things like how much of your webinar did they watch, when exactly did they watch it. So when you record your video, you can make it even more personalized. But firstly, we're going to start with what we call here message templates inside Bonjoro. So if you click into templates when you're inside your Bonjoro account, you can basically create how your video, your personalized follow-up video, is going to look inside your recipient's inbox, so your webinar attendees inbox, and also how it's going to look once they click on your video thumbnail in the inbox to watch your video on a landing page. And you can do lots of things in here. I'll try and keep this relatively short, but you can personalize the subject line, and I always recommend having things like words like personal and video in your subject line because they really stand out against all the other marketing emails and so on's inbox. And you can put in a little message text. This is basically a prompt to get them to watch your video when they look at it inside their inbox. So imagine they've received it in their inbox here, they read this part, and then they think, okay, cool, I want to watch this video. When they watch your video, they're on a video landing page, and this is where you do your work. So you can sort of talk to them about the webinar, thank them for attending, and then drive that next step. So in terms of driving the next step, I'd recommend using a call to action. You can see here I've got a call to action which is to book a call with me. For you, this will probably be something different, like take your first course, something like that. You know, get them to take that next step that suits you and suits your particular funnel. So have a think about what call to action you could use, and you can actually call out that call to action on the video and even point to the button, which is a really great way to get them to take that step. So the next part I want to show you is how to integrate with eWebinar so you can pull through, like we saw before, your webinar attendees into Bonjoro to quickly record them a video. So click on integrations, it'll take you into this workflow editor. Click on Zapier. We don't have a direct integration with eWebinar, but we do integrate via Zapier. So click on Zapier, it'll load up this page, and then you just need to type in eWebinar into this little section here. eWebinar is here. Select it and then click Connect Bonjoro to eWebinar. That'll bring you through to a page that looks just like this. So then run through these steps. This is basically creating a Zap to pull through your webinar attendees into Bonjoro. So select your eWebinar account, click Continue, hook it up via API by selecting your specific eWebinar account, and then select your trigger. So the trigger you want to use for this workflow is webinar finished. So basically this means if someone has attended a webinar, watched 1 second, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it might be, they're going to be pulled through into your Bonjoro account so you can send a personalized follow-up. And then just test your trigger. So it'll take you through this, just click continue to test your trigger. You'll see in here I've got a test that came through so I can see that my Zap is working correctly. Click continue, and this is where you're going to set up or customize the task that you bring through into Bonjoro. So choose the app, so choose Bonjoro, click create task, and then click continue. And then just select your Bonjoro account. So make sure you've already signed up for Bonjoro, and then select your particular Bonjoro account, and then go to Setup Action. So as a bare minimum, you need to pull through the email, the first name, and the last name into Bonjoro. So you can see that here. So you can tell who you're sending this video to. But you can also do some other cool stuff. So you can set a default template. So we set up that template before for our personalized follow-ups. And this is going to make sure that whenever you record a video, it'll apply that default message template, so it'll look perfect when it arrives in their inbox with that exact template. And then just give your task a reason. So I've selected the eWebinar title as my reason. So whenever it pulls through into Bonjoro, it's just adding that so I can tell why am I sending this video. You might have multiple webinars, so it's really useful to have a reason so you know exactly why you're sending your video. And then there's some other cool stuff like custom attributes here. So I've set up 2 custom attributes. You can select as many as you like. And I've added session date and selected the actual session date field from eWebinar. And I've also done watched percentage and selected the watched percentage field in eWebinar. So whenever I'm recording my videos inside Bonjoro, I've got more information about exactly what they did inside that webinar. So this is really great because you can really personalize it, customize it, and create a really relevant experience for your webinar attendee that will make sure that they take that next step with you and your course. So I hope that's useful. Give it a shot, and yeah, good luck with using Bonjoro and eWebinar together.